how to make this year the best year of your life. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, 2024 was not as great as it should have been. And that was because my year and goals wasn't clear. My intention of the year wasn't clear. So what I've done this year, different to what I done last year, is write down 5 points that's going to help me make sure this year is the best year I've had up to date. And I've decided to make this video because one of these points may help you. Starting off with point number 1 is set a clear vision for 2025. That's something I did not do last year. That's why the year didn't go exactly how I wanted it to. The year was good. I had a great last year, but it didn't go exactly as planned because the vision wasn't clear. So what I've done this year is I've started with a compelling vision of exactly where I want to be by the end of the year. A clear vision. Everyone always thinks when they make goals or visions or whatever that they're being clear, but you need to be clear. Very precise and clear. Otherwise, it's not going to work and you'll end up just going the other way and not the way you want it to go. And what's going to help me stick with the clear vision of this year is using visualization to help me stay motivated and aligned with the purpose and the goal for this year. The second thing I'll be doing to ensure that this year is the best year up to date is focusing on keystone habits. Keystone habits is basically habits that have rippling effects. For example, exercising, journaling, and waking up early. They all have rippling effects. So if you exercise, you feel physically better, and not only physically, but mentally. If you journal, it will help your thoughts be regulated properly. Your thoughts will get regulated properly and you can understand exactly what needs to be done, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, etc. You're basically emptying out your brain so that it's more clearer. Waking up early has a rippling effect because if you wake up early, you can get more work done in a day. If you get more work done in a day, you're closer to reaching your goals. Boom. That's what keystone habits are. And this year I'm really focusing on those keystone habits because a lot of people think about the goals. They think about the goals and where they want to go, but they never think about how they're going to put themselves in position to actually reach and achieve those goals. You have to have good habits first. It's always about habits. Habits that can get you to the goals. Everyone says they want this, they want that, but they don't think, okay, cool. How am I going to put myself in position to actually reach those goals? Okay, keystone habits, perfect. Because the thing with keystone habits is that it builds momentum for you to keep going. It builds that fire inside you and installs those key principles and habits that gets you going within where you need to go. Just like the examples I gave you, waking up early can get more work done. I know that sounds pretty simple and obviously, but you don't understand the effects that this has long term. If you wake up early every single day, even on weekends, for 365 days, you're guaranteed to get things done. If you're exercising, you're guaranteed to reach your fitness goals. If you're journaling, you're guaranteed to have a clear and steady mind. And all of that perpetuates you and gets you where you need to be. You can't just expect to get somewhere without actually taking the steps to get there. The third point that I'm making sure I'm doing this year is eliminating what holds me back. If you don't eliminate what holds you back, everything I said before this just cancels out because you can't stick to your vision for the year. You can't install keystone habits if you still have things around you that are holding you back. I actually did speak about in my previous video that friends could be one of those things that are holding you back, but you don't even realize it. But just really quickly, I want you to get a piece of paper and I want you to get a pen and I want you to write down all the things that either distracted you or drained your energy in 2024. Quickly do that and then come back to the video. So once you've done that, you have now on a piece of paper exactly what you need to eliminate because these things distracted you and drained your energy. So you know exactly what you need to eliminate. That could have been the certain types of food you was eating, certain types of habits that you have created for yourself, like scrolling on your phone or procrastination, all those things that drained your energy or distracted you, friends, relationships. Write it all down. Once it's on a paper, now you know exactly what you need to eliminate and boom, you can start fresh. Don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Eliminate, and you can move on. The fourth thing that I want to focus on this year is being relentlessly consistent. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do struggle with consistency from time to time, mainly referring to YouTube. YouTube, I struggle with consistency here and there just because my life is so busy and I've got so much things going on. It's hard to stay consistent on YouTube, especially because when you post a video and then And by the time you look at the video, it's been a week and 2 weeks go by. But this year, I'm making sure that I'm going to be relentlessly consistent in every single aspect of my life. Regardless of what it is, I'm going to be making sure. People don't understand the actual power of showing up daily, day in, day out, even when it's hard. That mounts up over time. And by the time you know it, you've achieved so much things and accomplished so much things because you've showed up day in, day out, whether you liked it or not. There's no way you could be living like that and not achieve your goals. There's no way. Staying and being relentlessly consistent, relentlessly, even the small increments, the small things you do, the keystone habits, these things lead to massive results over time. The little things, just they make a difference. And certain people don't understand the power that actually holds. Now, my fifth and final point is measuring progress and adapting. That's actually something that I did do last year. However, I didn't do it properly. I didn't do it properly because, again, I wasn't consistent with it. That's a big thing. You and I, in order to make this year the best year up to date, is making sure we are tracking our progress weekly and monthly. That way of doing that, I tried to do it last year, but I wasn't consistent. But this year, I'm making it a priority to do that. Every week, set goals for the week. This week, you want to make sure you get this done. By the end of this week, by the end of this month, I want to make sure that I've recorded 30 videos. That's just an example. You want to have things set in stone. And if you make goals weekly, you're likely to achieve your goals not only quicker but more precise, and also you're likely to end up achieving your goals within each month, having a goal at the end of each month. By the end of each month, I want this to happen. By the end of this month, I will achieve this. Every single month of you doing that for the 12 months of the year, you will achieve everything you want. These things are actually not difficult. We as people make these things difficult, but they don't have to be. And this is why most people don't achieve what they want to achieve every single year, because they're not ready and not willing to put in the work. They also put things on a pedestal. Don't do that. Look at things as it's just doing that. All I have to do is write down my goals every single week and track the progress every single month. That's all you have to do. Think of it like that and you're most likely going to achieve it. And if you find that tracking your progress every week or so may be distracting, or it may cause stress or hinder your performance, then change it. Always adapt. That's where adaptability comes in. Make it flexible to you. If you find that it's difficult, then switch it up. How about you just track every month? You write goals for each month and you just track it like that. Someone like me, I need to do every week so that everything is just there in front of me. Every single day, I do this I'm doing today, that I'm doing today. Everything has to be in front of me. But that's exactly what I'll be doing this year, and I thought it'll be nice to share it with you, and maybe one of these points can help you. With all of that being said, remember, this year is yours to shape. So start now, stay consistent, and make sure this is your best year yet. Watch this video to see the signs that your friends may be holding you back.